What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out, then we're going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second, y'all. Excuse me. Test. Let's see how we sounding. Test. Let's see how we sounding. Test. Let me fix that really quick. Test. Okay, now I just got it all sounding steady. Let me see if we can fix that real quick. Okay, now I just got it all sounding steady. Let me see if we can fix that real quick. Okay, now I just got it all sounding. Test. No problem, y'all. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Alright, sounds a little bit better. No, it doesn't. Hold on 1 second. Alright, sounds a little. Test. Alright, that sounds better. We're gonna get it. We're gonna keep it pushing. Alright, see what we're gonna be looking at today. We know how the mic sounds when you hop in here. Should be sounding good though. I'm not into any trades yet. There's some trade ideas. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get my other live stream getting set up. If you already know the deal, you got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Yeah, I'm liking how NAS is looking. Just retest this support level. So we're gonna see if we can hold this level of support. It's doing the retest right now for it. We're gonna be watching the JPY pairs as well, EJ, GJ. And we're watching gold, of course. Gold's still kind of doing what it did yesterday. We're gonna break all that down in a second. We're gonna break that stuff down in a second. cool. YouTube, let me know how the mic sound when y'all hop in here. What's going on, Tim? What's going on, user? What's going on, big country? Make sure to read the pinned comment when y'all hop in here, y'all. On 32 and 5 last month, we're 5 this week. We are live on YouTube right now, so you want to see the screen a little bit better. You hit that bio, join the YouTube live. I'm going to be looking at both chats. All right, free Telegram's in the bio, YouTube's in the bio, all that good stuff's in the bio. We're going to be breaking all that down a little bit. Right now, we're looking at NAS100. Let me move this from the bottom. I'm going to put it up. Here. I got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. When this session just started, we're going to be looking at possible buy setups on the indices. We're going to be looking at another JPY pair buy. And then we're going to be watching gold as well. Yeah, I like how Nas is holding that level. I like how GJ is holding this level as well. Good, Mike. All right, cool. Appreciate it, David. What's going on, David? How you feeling? What's going on, Roman? I see you in here. Are you still holding GJ? No, I got wicked out. I got wicked out at around like 187.70. I got wicked out. So I'm looking at another possible position here. The SL didn't get hit, so it's still valid, but I didn't hold after a retrace. I got wicked out around here. So I'm looking for another entry right now for it. But the trade's still valid because it hasn't hit SL, but obviously after a range for a little bit, we should secure profits on that. But if you didn't, like I always say, hold SL and profit. I mean, hold to SL or TV gets hit. Because a clear example of that was yesterday. Also, yesterday we took this GN, so we entered this on yesterday's live stream. After hit this level during the news event, we went live. It retraced, and if y'all didn't get wicked out, it did the whole move again. So I'm not saying GJ is always going to do that. Every chart's going to do that. There's always an opportunity. As long as SL still hasn't got hit, the trade's still valid. So we caught a nice one on this trade yesterday. So we're just waiting to see if GJ can hold that level. We're looking at a NAS100 as well. Waiting to see if we can hold this level. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up. We also got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. What's going on, Cambria? What's going on, Javon? What's going on, Laura? What's going on, Chrissy? Make sure you read the pin comment when y'all hop in here, y'all. I got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop in the chat. We are live on YouTube right now, so you want to see the screen a little bit better. You can hit that link in the bottom. All right, cool. That's good. All right, cool. What's going on, Drop Pin? I started another TikTok. I'm testing it out right now. It's not on the other one because, like I said, the other one I had to make a whole new one on my other phone. So I'm testing out my other TikTok right now to see how that goes. I started another page a couple of days ago. So I'm testing it out right now. So depending on how this one goes right now, I probably am going to do another live TikTok live today though. We'll see though. I'm testing it out right now. Like I said, we should be back to doing the stuff next week. But I'm testing it out right now to see how it's going. What's going on, Steven? What's going on, Tina? What's going on, HK? I see y'all in here. Make sure you pin comment when you hop in here. It's working so far though, but I did make a new TikTok. So if y'all want to go into the live, this is the TikTok right here, the new TikTok right there. Those on YouTube. But yeah, we're just waiting for this next 15 to see what's going on. Gold's still doing the same thing it did yesterday. Hit this level, rejected. Hit this level, rejected to hold it. And now it's still playing and ranging. So again, the game plan is still the same. We're waiting to see if price can break 1960, hold that as resistance, and we can look for a sell. Or we're going to wait to see how if price can break up to 1990 looking for buys. That's what I'm personally looking for on gold. So we're just chilling, waiting for price to do one of the two. Those are joining the stream. We have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month, the last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link. Check it out for yourself. If you're on TikTok, all the stuff's in the bio. All right. If y'all can't see the screen too good, we are live on YouTube. So you can hit the link in the bio, or you can just stay on this page. You can look at both comments on both pages. All the charts are going to have the names on the screen somewhere. But yeah, we're going to be looking for possible gold sales set up here. So right now, we're just patiently waiting to see if price can hold these levels. We see these rejection wicks on. Did a nice retracement like I was expecting yesterday. It could try to retrace a little bit more, but we're going to see if we can hold this level right here. It already broke past these highs that it struggled to break past before. We saw the resistance level here being respected. And then on Monday, volume came in to break that level, and that's when we caught that higher high those 2 days in a row. By the way, the video breaking down that GJ set up, not the one we took yesterday, but the one we took on Monday going into Tuesday. The video for that's going to be dropping later on today, so be on the lookout for that. Y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. Right now, we're just chilling, waiting for these confirmations real quick. What's going on, David? What's going on, user? Yeah, but I might do one. I might still do a New York session today. Well, after we go live with the members, because we're going live for the news. So probably after the news event, I might test out a New York session, see how it goes. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. Patiently waiting, just chilling right now. Yeah, but the trade breakdown breaking down this huge position where we caught over 200 pips is dropping later on today. So we're gonna look out for that. If you haven't watched my most recent video, make sure to check that out. I'm gonna drop that in the chat. You see what USDCHF? Let me look at that. We can look at that. I haven't traded that in a minute though, but let's see what's actually looking clean today. Every other time I look at the CHF pairs, they always do some consolidation. Okay, it actually looks kind of smooth today. All right, so we got some bearish momentum. Let's see what we're looking at right here. They did a huge drop down on Tuesday to break these lows right here. So price can break past 88.80. We can see price continue to push down. If we can break 88.50, we can definitely see a lower low get made. Excuse me. Because we got some bearish momentum. We don't see any higher highs getting made right here. And then when price retests this level, treat as resistance. You see the low right here. Lower high, lower low. We're in the middle of a retracement right now. So we got this strong support resistance level 88.50. So we can break past 88.50. We can see price come down to 87.80. But first it's going to have to hold 8900, 8910 as a resistance. If price can do that, we can see sales continue to the downside on USDCHF. New 15 just started. As we can see, price kind of rejected that level. We're going to see if it can break back and hold 187.45, 187.50 as support. If it can do that, we can look for another entry on that. So that's what we're looking at on GJ. We're going to see if we can hold that level. NAS, same thing. It's holding this low so far as support. We're going to see if we can continue to do so. And then gold's kind of just a no man's land. What's going on, Jesse? What's going on, Des? Let's see what the other indices are looking like as well. Yeah, US30 NAS is looking very similar right now. US30 is already starting to slowly trickle up, though. They're kind of doing the same thing right now. Well, ended up doing that move we was talking about yesterday as well. I didn't take oil personally, but we wrote this down yesterday, and the members we went over this during the news yesterday as well. But it ended up going as projected also, so that would have been a nice move if anyone took that. I didn't take it though. That would have been a nice 1 to 3 though, but I didn't take that one, so I'm not gonna act like I took it. So we're gonna move this down here. We're gonna see if we can break this level. I might look for a setup on it today though. We're gonna wait for it to either try to break the support level, which has resistance, so we can look for a sell, or we're gonna wait for price to trace back up from this resistance level, look for a possible sell setup right there. Yeah, but we do got news today again. We do got news at 8:30. We got unemployment claims. So we're gonna see if we can catch some setups, or price is gonna be slow until premium or until right about when the news pops in. London session did just start though, so we're in no rush. Just patiently waiting. These are setups I'm mainly gonna be looking for today. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, that's the it's on the screen right now. That's the one I'm working on right now. Like I already got it back to 1,000 followers and stuff. I'm just looking to see. Well, post wise, it's doing a lot better than how it was on my other phone. Because like I said, the other phone, they like blocked. I don't know what it's called, but like I've had certain things happen like that before on other apps, where like even if I re-downloaded it or use a different email, like they block like my phone from being able to do stuff on it. But as soon as I got the new phone, I started a new account and stuff. Even like I on my other business pages, they're doing pretty decent. So right now I'm just testing it out to see if it was just a one-time thing or it's going to be a consistent thing. But like I said, if you want to check that out and follow, you can. But I'm probably going to keep. I'm not going to make another one after that. So we're just going to have to figure it out and keep it pushing after that. Hit that good since last Wednesday. Profit almost all week. That's what's up. I mean, yeah, you got that was a good entry, especially you got it on that on Wednesday. That was a good entry. I used to trade that like quarter 1, but like middle of quarter 2, that's when it got real consolidated and rangy. So I stopped looking at it because like week on after week it just kept being like that. So I was like, yeah, let me look at some other charts. Yeah, but as far as the TikTok, I'm just testing it out right now to see how it works. I'm probably going. The real test is going to be later on today though. As I said, next week we're going to see how it is. I was just doing this true and not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. We're not entered anything yet. We're looking at possible re-entry on GJ. Or if y'all still hoping it still is valid from yesterday, SL didn't get hit, but majority of us, I'm assuming, got whipped out like I did. So we're looking for another entry right there. Then we're watching oil for a possible another entry as well. Then we're watching US30 and NAS. for possible buy setups. And then we're just watching gold, waiting to see what it's going to do right here. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When we're looking at the charts, drop in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. I'm gonna start writing some trade ideas up because I do like a few of these things right now. Do like how a few of these things are looking. This is how we're doing so far this week. So we went 2-0 yesterday. Took a GN trade. We entered this actually and broke this down on yesterday's London session live. So y'all was in the live yesterday. Y'all would have been able to enter this with us or at least heard me break this down. We got 70 pips on that. And then TP4 got hit on GJ. We went over this in the live yesterday as well. But we didn't enter it until later on during the New York session, actually after the New York news event. We entered this during the live with the members. So members, you watched yesterday's live, you'll see us break down and enter this as well. We went over a lot of other stuff in this, so make sure to watch that live regardless. As far as what's today? Today's Thursday, so that was Wednesday. So as far as Tuesday, we took one trade, had that GJ trade. That's what we caught 243 pips. And then Monday was when we re-entered that trade, holding that into Tuesday. So that's how we're doing so far this week. Last week we went 3-1, gives us 75% win rate, caught 20,755 pips, 20,737 strictly with the members in the advanced place signal room. Then the week before that we went 8-1. And if you scroll to November 1st, you'll see how we did it on a longer term basis. We went 32-5 last month in October. We only took 5 losses, 32 wins. We caught 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members in the advanced place signal. Every trade posted has the date, the time the trade was entered, my personal entry, SL, how people viewed it into the trade, TPs, reactions, and of course those TPs getting hit. And then every Sunday, we also drop the Sunday charter analysis. So you watch this week's Sunday charter analysis. All the stuff we took, I don't think I went over GN in that video, but GJ, the indices, gold, we broke down all that stuff, and a lot of that stuff's going as projected so far this entire week. So make sure to watch that and check that out as well. But as far as what we're looking at right now, we're watching the indices, we're watching gold, GJ, and oil, but we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Just waiting for our confirmations right now. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we're looking at the charts, drop in the chat. Be on the lookout later on today because I got a video dropping later on today for if you haven't checked out or finished my most recent video, make sure to watch that. I'm going to drop that in the chat right now. Yeah, so I'm just writing some trade ideas out right now. So we're just chilling right now. Can you zoom out on US? My bad. I forget I gotta keep zooming in. I got you. Can you zoom out on US30 so I can take a look at the daily levels? Yeah, we're gonna look at US30. The blue lines are my daily, the gold lines are my 4 hour. Yeah, but I'm liking how they're looking. So I'm writing some trade ideas up. I'm just waiting to see how it's reacting. It looks like it's trying to respect and hold this low as support, which I do like. So we might jump in using a little bit. I like how NAS is looking also. Yeah, so I'm writing some trade ideas up for right now. We're gonna wait to see what the next 15 looks like. As long as this doesn't try to fly away within the last minute. We've seen that happen a few times, but we're going to be patiently waiting. Give me 1 second, bro. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking right here. I'm not in this yet. This is just a trade idea I'm looking at. Right. Now, this is looking similar to. We're going to keep US30 on here. Again, we was talking about last week and this week about this resistance level, seeing we can hold that from resistance to support. We have that huge high, which is all the way up to this level. So we're going to see one or two things happen today. We're either going to see price reject that level like we did last two times and come back down to possibly around 34,720, 34,700, where we can see if it can hold that level of support, look for a buy setup, or if it can hold this level from resistance to support at 34,960. Almost 34,980. We can look for buys going to around 35,140, 35,150. So that's what we're looking at right now. But again, it has flown up. It did a pretty huge high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 going on 5 days straight. But we're still looking for buy setups. But when we go on the 4 hour, we can kind of see how it's trying to figure out what it's trying to do right here. We can also see it did a huge move yesterday during the news event. Did a huge move yesterday during the news event. You got GJ trying to push back up as well. New 15 did just start though. Do you have any videos on how to enter a trade? Well, you said trading view. Are you talking about enter a trade and it accidentally auto-corrected the trading view? Let me know exactly what you're trying to say, Les. I'm assuming you meant to say trade, but it says trading view, so I don't know. But you said, do you have any videos on how to enter a trade? Do you have? Oh, yeah. If do you have any videos? Yeah, I have a bunch of videos on how to enter trades. Are you watching my trade breakdowns? That's me breaking down literally what I looked for, why I entered the trade there, how I look for entries, all that good stuff. But if you're talking about like finding SLTPs and all that other stuff, that's a whole different subject. As far as entries and why I take trades and stuff, I have a bunch of trade breakdowns going over that. But you're talking about like step by step and all that. That's what we go over with the members or in the course or one-on-one session. But I have a bunch of videos in my trade breakdown. I break down step by step what I look for before I enter a trade, what makes me determine or decide what position to go for. And also in the video I'm dropping later on today, I go over that as well. But 1 second. Yeah, so you check out any of my trade videos, my trade breakdowns. You'll see it. I'm gonna drop one in the chat right now. Yeah, we're seeing if we can hold this level. It looks like it's about to try to. I like how US30 is looking as well. Gold's still raining, oil's still raining. Appreciate the follow, Cowboy. Appreciate the follow. Make sure you read the pin comment when y'all hop in. We are live on YouTube as well if you can't see the screen that good. But I'm looking at both chats. YouTube's about, for signals about, all that good stuff's about. What's going on, Ralph? I see you in here. What's going on, Autumn? What's going on, Boobs? I see you in here. What's going on, Kevin? What's going on, Mike? Yeah, but also notice each time since we've been on each candlestick, we just attempted to try to break this level, but it keeps on rejecting as resistance. We've seen that happen literally each time. Remember, this candlestick was literally just green a few minutes ago. We see prices failing to hold that level as support, like it did here. Obviously, like it did here when we initially took that first position. So that's why we're waiting right now for price to see if it can do so. Because if price can't hold here, it's going to reject, right? If it doesn't respect the level, whoops. If it doesn't respect the level, it's going to reject the level. So that's why we're just patiently waiting right now. I like how US30 is looking. It looks like oil's going to try to do something for us as well. What's going on, Stomper? Yeah, we might see price, depending on how price breaks this level, because on the 4 hour, we're seeing higher highs get made. It's going to be interesting to see what gold ends up doing today. Well, this week, I should say, end of this week. With respect to this resistance level as support, Let me see what these other charts are looking like. Let me see what else we're working with. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. Want to look at any charts? Drop them in the chat. But if not, you're just behind the scenes of what I'll be doing or what I'll be looking at or looking for when I'll be looking for my setups. GN might try to do a round 2 as well. I'll pull that up on y'all's screen in a little bit. I'm just quickly scanning these other charts to see what's going on. Some interesting stuff is going down. Yeah, but as far as my entries, again, just to reiterate, it's very simple. So if I'm looking for buys, I'm going to wait for, just like how we waited for yesterday, or just how we waited for on GJ or any other trade. We want to wait for price to hold a level as support. Right? If we're looking for buys, we're going to wait for price to hold a level as support. Hold a level as support. Hold a low as support, right? Hold a low as support. And then when we're looking for sells, it's the opposite, right? When we're looking for sells, it's the opposite. We want to wait for price to break the level from support and then treat it as resistance. See what I'm saying? Break the level, hold it, and treat it as resistance. That's what price was trying to do on Monday. But then when the news started on Tuesday, it rejected that level, right? And then when it hit this level, guess what? Treat the level as resistance. Now it's treated as level as support. Where earlier last week it was treated the same level as resistance. See how that works? The strong resistance levels can be strong supports, and the strong support and strong resistances as well. They both work the same. It's just depending on the direction price is going and how price is treating it at that time and at that moment. Appreciate the follows. Make sure to read the pinned comment when y'all hop in here, y'all. We're live on YouTube as well. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button. So I saw a few of y'all hit that like. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Like I said, new videos dropping later on today, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, as of right now, we're just patiently waiting. Like the whole time we've been live, we've seen GJ's just been chilling at this level. It's been failing to break and treat that support later this entire live. We got to be on the next 15 right now. So it's not like we're missing anything. US30 is trying to do a move as well. We're looking to see if oil can break this level. Going on S-Streams, going on Bears, going on Truck. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too, y'all. If you're on YouTube, you see on the scroll on the bottom of the screen. If you're on TikTok, you obviously know what the TikTok is. YouTube's in the bio, though. Yeah, we'll just see if GJ can hold this low. We got a new 15 at the start. It's definitely trying. It just hasn't done it for us yet. Are we in any trade or should we get into any? I'm not in any personally. I wonder what we're looking for. It's not necessary if you should get into any. If you see any confirmations on your side, go for it. But right now, like I said, I'm waiting for GJ to hold this level of support. To look for another entry. I'm watching US30. It's kind of just been ranging right here. And then I'm waiting for gold to meet my confirmations. And I'm waiting for oil. So I'm not in any right now. I'm not in any trade right now. Just patiently waiting. Just patiently waiting. Because members, if you recall, I think I sent a screenshot going over GJ. Actually, I think I did. Let me pull it up. I think I did, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so this is an old trade. But this is the GN signal from yesterday. We entered during the London session live. All the TVs got hit. Then we went live during the news yesterday. And it was the New York price watch list while I was breaking down all this stuff. Going as projected. So here's that GJ screenshot. So this one I was talking about GJ hit the middle of the zone. So as you can see from this screenshot, this is when I posted it, like the price did this move right here. So my golden level, like I said, that's my 4-hour level. And we can see right here that when first time price hit it, rejected. Second time it held above it for about an hour, failed to hold it as support, tried it one more time, rejected, tried a fourth time. And after that fourth time, that's when price retraced back down to its daily support level right here. Right. So again, the same rules, you read the charts the same way. Right. Every time frame you read the charts the same exact way. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I kind of went over this with the members yesterday in the live, but I got you right now. Give me 1 second. I can make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, cool. All right, so for the uptrend to continue, what do we need to see happen? We need to see higher highs get made. So when we look at GJ, even on the 15, obviously we're not trying to identify the trend on the 15, but the same rules apply on any time frame, right? For price to continue to push up, what do we need to see happen? Higher highs need to get made. Higher highs need to get made. So right here, where price failed for the third time to break this level, started to make lower lows, that is where you should have either moved that sell in profit or closed your trade, right? But obviously, price still respects all that support, as we see right here. When it hit here, bounce, now it's bouncing, trying to push back up in real time, as we see. But again, you use those rules to kind of figure out when's the best time to cut ties with the trader. Because again, we're not trying to let winners turn to losers. I just dropped a post on Instagram or TikTok yesterday talking about that. I said, don't let your winning trades turn to losers. That's what a lot of people do. You'll be up a certain amount of pips, a certain amount of dollars. You get comfortable, or you forget about the trade. The next thing you know, when price retraces, you lose all that money, go back into drawdown. The worst case scenario, SL gets hit. You gotta have a trading plan. You gotta also in the free signal room. You spam our post every day in the free signal room. I go over this as well. And that's why I always post it. Where's it at? When the TP is held, you reject or break through, so keep an eye on your charts. So that's why I let y'all know when TPs get hit. Once it's blues on you, profit is never yours until that's on profit or close the trade. So you got to watch y'all's charts. You got to manage y'all's charts. You got to remember what y'all's ultimate goal is with trading, which is to make bread, grow y'all's accounts. So you keep on letting money go away, it's going to stunt your process of your account growing. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's why a lot of y'all be having a bunch of break-even weeks. It's not necessarily that you weren't getting any good trade setups. It was just that you kept on letting a lot of profit disappear. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I gotta dust my desk off again because I was chilling until I sat down at my desk. I gotta dust my desk off again. Crazy. I was not doing all this sneezing until I got up here. We can look for another possible round 2 on GM though as well. Retrace at the middle zone is right back to this daily level, so we can break back below this level and treat it as a resistance. We can look for another possible sell signal here. These were from the live with the members yesterday. Members, make sure to watch yesterday's live because we had some good questions asked yesterday. We went over a lot of good stuff, so make sure to watch that. Make sure to watch that one and check it out. Yeah, so GG looks like it's trying to push back up. Like I said, the trade's still valid. It hasn't hit SL. I'm personally just looking for another re-entry on it. But like, hopefully, like most of y'all did not trade after price retraced. US30 is still chilling right here. We're gonna see what this next 5 minute looks like. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. We have not entered any trades yet. These are just trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Or if you're on TikTok, hit that link in the bio. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. Let me catch up to the comments. If you're on YouTube, you see how we did last month, last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. But we're going to pull it up and go over all that again in a second. What's going on, Erica? What's going on, Bobby? What's going on, Lillian? I see you here. What's going on, Donald? Can you draw that zigzag on the current price now so I can see lows and highs? Talking about here? Yeah, I can do that. Don't call them zigzag. I know what you're saying. Don't call them zigzag. Maybe those are lows and highs. That's how price moves. Those are lows and highs. Right, here's the low. This is consolidation. Right, so these are pivots. Like I go over these a lot in the TikTok a lot. So this is a pivot up, making that high. Pivot down, making that low. Pivot up, making that high. Pivot down, making that low. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. That's how price moves. That's why I be stressing so much those 3 chart cycles, because that's literally how price works. And this is literally how price moves, right? Price moves in pivots. So when you understand that's how price moves and you train your eyes to start looking at price that way, it's going to make a lot more sense what price is doing in real time, what it can do in the near future, or what it's trying to do. You get what I'm saying? But that's how price moves in pivots. And we got GN breaking that level, so we're going to see what happens in the next 15 with GN. Yeah, so GJ looks like it's trying to push back up. So again, this is the GJ trade we called yesterday, and as you can see, even from my long and short position, I made it a little bit tighter here from yesterday. But as you can see, this is the support level right here, and it's still been respecting this level. You will trace back down, but you can see it's still respecting this level of support. And like I said, yesterday, retracement was due, especially after the big move Monday and Tuesday happened. This was the Monday candlestick, this was the Tuesday. So we caught the entire higher high again at the beginning of the week. So, you know, what happens after the higher high? Higher low has to happen. So retracement was not too shocking to happen, just like with the indices and stuff like that. But we're still going to be looking for some buy setups. So we're going to see if GJ can hold that level, or it's going to retrace a little bit more to the support levels below it. It was an entry, yeah. So it's basically right back at the entry from yesterday. There's about 10 pips underneath it, but it's basically back at the entry from yesterday. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. What's going on, Scooter? What's going on, Ellie? What's going on, Luna? Yeah, but now on GJ, we can see how it's trying to treat this low as support now. So we can break back past like 187.60. We can see price try to head back to this resistance level at 187.90. Now, if we can break 187.90 and treat that as support, like it was trying to the other day, then we can see buys going up to 188.40, 188.50. It has to break those first two levels first before we can see that happen. Again, we got news at 8:30, so be on the lookout for that. But that's pretty much the only high impact news we got today. And then the last high impact news for the week is literally tomorrow, hour for London session news. That's pretty much it. So today and tomorrow, we're really just waiting on volume and still just following the rules, looking for the same type of setups. But now GJ is pushing nicely now. So it's basically back at the original entry. Are we waiting for GJ to retest before we get in? It's not even a retest. It did the retest already. This was the retest. We was waiting for it to hold that support. Because if you was here at the beginning, I don't know when you jumped in here, but even if you look at the last 15 minutes, literally since we've been on the live, price has been treating this level as resistance. It's just now, like I just said earlier, treating as support. And like I said, it's right back at our original entry. But this was the retest right here. So this is where price hit that level, bounce. This was the retest to see if we could confirm, hold this level as support, which we see price is doing right now. So like I said, so now that's holding as support. That's what I'm saying. Now we need to see those price levels get broken and hit for price to continue to go up. Now this one will be needing a retest because it's just now hitting and breaking this level, right? So it's a little bit different from what GJ's doing. We got a few minutes to the next 15, next hour starts. Let's see how this candlestick closes on these pairs. What's going on, Fresh Milk? I see you in here. What's going on, Mervin? All right, John. Doing something really quick. Yeah, so we're going to be testing out the TikTok live later on today during New York after we do the live with the members. So make sure to follow me on TikTok as well on the bottom of the screen. Make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok. Instagram's Playmaker Way, Playmaker underscore Way, excuse me. TikTok is underscore Playmaker Way underscore. If you want to contact me directly, you can message me on Instagram. I respond to all messages. We're going to see how this candlestick closes. We got about like 40 seconds until then. But yeah, GJ is right back at our entry, so we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. Where do I see US30 charting? So right now it's trying to hold this level as support. Well, it is holding it right now. At so I have the support level at 34,950. So if we can hold that as support, we can see buys going to 35,000. If it can break 35,000, then we can see it hit the middle of my zone at 35,150. So that's where I can see it going minimum. Now if it breaks 35,150, we can see buys going to 35,300. But we also, like I said, we go on the daily time frame. One thing we do see is that we're right back at this resistance level. So this is a support resistance level. The last two times price hit this level, it rejected. So right now we're waiting to see if it can hold this level as a support. Now, if it rejects this level again, we're still going to look for buys, but we could see a possible retracement down to. But again, it did do a huge higher high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 going on 5 days straight. So I could try to do a retracement at this level. But I'm still looking for buys. But that's what I can see as far as US30 today do. And this was yesterday during the news event. It was treated as low as resistance as soon as the news started, and then it exploded and went zone to zone. So I did a big move yesterday as well. And now we got GJ pumping doing this thing. GN's doing that retest. Yeah, so game plan is still the same from the Sunday chart analysis from yesterday. We're still going to be looking for buys on GJ. Going to be on. I'm personally going to be looking for sells if price breaks below 1960. If not, I'm just going to wait for price to break out of this box and either break below 1960 where I can look for sells, or see if it can break 1990 and look for buys. Obviously, before it can break 1990, it would have to break past 1976, which we saw yesterday again during the news event. I hit that level. As soon as the 8:30 news started, rejected, shot back down. And then guess what? People was looking for sells, but when we look right here, didn't really hold that level as resistance. Tried to do a quick move there, and they shot back up. So that's why we didn't really enter yesterday either. So that's why I'm waiting on personally for gold. And then GN, we can look for possible sell side of GN if it can hold that level as resistance again, because it hit that level, failed to break the middle of the zone, and rejected. But when we look on the daily time frame, we can still see. Let me get rid of this again. You can see how it came up and now shot all the way back down. And now it's trying to treat this level as resistance. So we can break past 600, 2.0600. We can see sales going down to 530, 535. So that's what we're looking at on G. But first, we got to wait for price to hold this level back as resistance. That's pretty much what I'm looking at. And also, we're looking at possible oil sales as well. But as projected yesterday, it ended up dumping. It would have been a nice move to catch. I could take that setup. I was chilling with GJ and GN. But yeah, so we're ready for a possible sell setup on oil as well. But that's pretty much the game plan for today. Again, we got news at 8:30. Members are going to be going live for that news event in a few hours, so be on the lookout for that link. Let me catch it to the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, and again, US30 is ranging again. Probably gonna be doing this until close to New York or right at until the news pops out. Wouldn't be too shocked or surprised. Do you see NAS100 going down because of currently in the sell position? I just said I'm looking for buys on the indices. It could retrace, but I'm not. Again, when I teach over here, I don't teach y'all to try to catch retracements or reversals until the price shows you. We're bullish right now, so I'm personally not looking for sells. But if you're gonna sell, all I can say, make sure to secure profits. But like I said, I'm personally looking for buys. I'm not looking for sells. Personally looking for buys. All right, y'all. So like I said, we're probably gonna do a TikTok live later on today. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna test it out, see how it goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Be back live tomorrow, London session 3 of EST. You got any other questions? Like I said, members, you can DM me or hit me up in the group chat. Everyone else, y'all can DM me on Instagram or Telegram with any questions. But yeah, we're just patiently waiting and chilling right now. Just waiting for volume to kick in, waiting for price to hold these levels of support resistance, all that good stuff.